Hey there, it's Miriam Schulman here, founder of the Inspiration Plays, and today I want to tell you about a brand new free video series that I am going to be sending your way. So if you want to hear more about that, stay tuned. So I've been working on a group class that is going to be open at the end of September, and you'll be hearing about that down the line. And this group class is co-taught by 9 artists, and it's going to be a Handcrafted Holidays class. I'm really excited about this class because I invited artists whose artwork I've just absolutely adore from all over the world. There's an artist from Germany, there's an artist from Mexico, one from San Diego, one from Portland, a couple of New Yorkers. Really diverse group of women who are very interesting, very talented, and really warm and authentic teachers. And I know you're going to love them if you don't already know them already. So in preparation for the Handcrafted Holidays class, which is me launching in about a month, I wanted to give you guys an extra gift. So the class will be for sale. I'm not talking about that too much today, but what I wanted to do today was introduce what this free video series is going to be. So right here on the blog, I am going to be posting videos interviewing each of the 9 artists. And there's going to be lots of giveaways all along the way. So you're not going to want to miss out on this series. One of the artists is giving away a stencil. Somebody else is giving away a downloadable print. We have an alphabet. So there's all kinds of things going to be given away. So you're going to really want to tune in to the free video series, not just so you can get to know each artist, but also so you can get your hands on each of the free gifts. So there's going to be 9 gifts all together. And I can't wait to send that your way. So this is really just a little, hello, how are you? This is what's coming up. I want you to get excited. It's kind of like when NBC posts about the new TV season. So the fall season is going to be not to miss blog reading for the fall. And you don't have to sign up for anything or give me your email address. But if you don't want to miss out on any of these free videos, then right below this video, I want you to click on the link to put yourself on the Handcrafted Holidays waitlist. And that way you'll be guaranteed in your inbox to get the email letting you know when each of the videos goes live, so you can make sure you can get your hands on every one of those giveaways and every one of those treats and get inspired by each of the 9 artists who I'm interviewing. When I was growing up, I had many happy memories of creating ornaments and cranberry garlands and Girl Scouts. Even though I'm Jewish, I still enjoy making all these holiday projects. And especially because I'm Jewish, I really felt it was important that when I presented a Handcrafted Holidays class, that it had a multicultural perspective. I wanted to be sure that if I offered a class, that it would include beautiful art projects that represented different cultures from around the world and ornaments and traditions of holiday celebrations from many faiths. And many of you have asked me how to create these mixed media wonders in an online class. So rather than just offer a class in my ornaments, I wanted to offer a holiday class that represented the variety in regional, religious, and cultural holiday celebrations from across the world. And for that, I needed help. So my first step was I needed to contact talented artists whose artwork I admired and who represented a multicultural view of the holidays to join the Handcrafted Holidays teaching team. I'm really proud to announce the team includes artists from Mexico to Germany and across the country from the West Coast and the Midwest, as well as a few New Yorkers like myself. As part of preparation for this class, I recorded interviews with every artist, and these conversations we had and the information we discussed during these interviews ended up being so incredible that I decided to create this free video series so that everyone could benefit from their unique stories and insights. This series of interviews is called Artist Chats, and will be posted on the blog throughout September and October. So be sure to add that to your must-see TV list. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just do me a favor and click on that yellow subscribe button and you will be subscribed to my YouTube channel. But even better, I hope that you will subscribe to my email list because that really is the best way to stay in touch with me to make sure you don't miss out on any of these interviews. I wanted to introduce each artist so you know a bit about their backgrounds. So in case you don't know me, I thought maybe I should start off by introducing myself. In case we haven't met, I'm a watercolor and mixed media artist and teacher who loves to give my students stepping stones to create beautiful art. My Handcrafted Holidays class is definitely a labor of love. I've put a lot into this, and I'm excited to share with you the talents of my co-teachers as well as what I am teaching. I'm not going to have an interview because I'm not going to interview myself. I invited Andrea Gommel, and she is from outside of Berlin, Germany. She is so delightful. I just love Andrea. When Andrea and I dive into our interview, we also spend a lot of time talking about how she uses Periscope to promote herself, as well as Instagram and some other social media sites. So if you're interested or curious about that, you're going to really enjoy her insights to some of these social media networks. Then I invited my really good friend, Blenda Tyvel. Blenda's muse is Mother Nature. Her mixed media wall art is bright and joyful with beautiful flowers and birds and butterflies and more. Her early adoption and expertise on Etsy has broadened her artwork's reach and given her numerous art licensing opportunities. So when I do my interview with Blenda, we're going to dive into some secrets to how she gained her success on Etsy, and you're not going to want to miss that interview. If that's something either you've always dreamed of selling on Etsy, or if you already are on Etsy and you just want to improve your success there, she and myself as well have a lot of insights that we're going to share with you about selling on Etsy. Carolyn Dubie's mantra is let's play, and her willingness to hush her inner critic to take advantage of OOPS, otherwise known as outstanding opportunities presenting suddenly. I don't know if you've trademarked that, Carolyn, but I think you should. So these oops moments help her mixed media art and jelly prints come to life. She shares her talents on YouTube and at artist retreats and in classes. We are also going to tell you how you can get your hands on a free download. So be sure to stick around for the entire interview to stay tuned for that. And in the interview, she's also going to share with us a sneak peek of what she'll be teaching at Handcrafted Holidays. And I will just give you a little hint for those of you who are wondering what to do with all those jelly print papers you've been making in Carolyn's class or perhaps somebody else's class. She has some great ideas for you, and she'll be teaching that in the class. Another artist, which I'm so excited to have at this roster, is Jane LaFazio. She is from San Diego, California. Retreats that she leads internationally in painting holidays. So at the end of this interview, we're going to tell you how you can download Jane's bucket list of places that she feels every artist must paint. So we'll tell you how you can get your hands on that download at the end of the interview. I'm thrilled to tell you that Jessica Sporn is yet another talented artist who is joining the team. She's a former actress turned lawyer turned full-time artist and has been drawing and painting for as long as she can remember. She's an accomplished self-taught mixed media artist whose style is colorful and ranges from whimsical to spiritual with a strong folk art influence. Jessica is proud to design stencils for Stencil Girl products and stamps for Rubber Moon. And at the end of the interview, we're also going to give you an opportunity to enter to win one of her stencils. And guess who else we have? We have Joanne Sharp. Joanne Sharp is an award-winning author and whimsical art maker. Joanne's mixed media art is colorful and playful. She has a passion for art journaling, lettering, doodling, and illustration. And she has the most delightful project planned for us for the class. But what I'm talking about today is the interview series. And I just want you to know that Joanne has generously offered to give away alphabet to all of my readers. So you don't have to sign up for the class to get your hands on that alphabet. That will be coming to you in the interview series. So be sure you check out that interview so you can get your free alphabet. Now, Margie Kemper is a New Yorker. She's a good friend of mine.
and she shares her no rules approach to mixed media art journaling. I wanted to sit down with Margie to share her with you. And while I was preparing for this, I was completely blown away when I took a look at her Pinterest board. Although she is active on many social media channels and has blogged since 2011, she absolutely loves Pinterest, and this has become her go-to social media platform. I was completely blown away when I saw the phenomenal Pinterest following Margie has. She has over 15,000 followers, which is absolutely unbelievable. So I knew she'd be the perfect person to talk to learn some Pinterest tips. Next, I'm delighted to introduce to you Mistel. Mistel has a style of folk art that's inspired by her native town of Texas where she grew up. In our interview, we're going to dive really deep into how Mistel's musical background has influenced her as an artist and an art teacher. And you're really not going to want to miss that inspiring interview. I came away with just so many ahas and insights. So let's make sure you don't miss out on Mistel's interview. Next, we have a teacher from Mexico. She was born in Chihuahua, Mexico, and Anita creates surreal and whimsical mixed media and watercolor art, as well as hand-sculpted art dolls inspired by fairy tales to express her emotions. She recently had her second solo exhibit in Mexico, and so in our interview together, I asked her a lot of questions behind the inspiration of her goth fairy tale art, and I think you're going to really want to tune in and see what that is all about.
So that is a little bit of a preview teaser of what's coming out this fall, and I hope you'll meet me back in this blog and sign up for my email list. When you sign up for my email list, you'll also get a choice of choosing between my watercolor supply list or a free art journal ebook if you haven't already gotten your hands on those. They're really popular. So those are free gifts just for signing up to get more free stuff. How good is that, right? Who else likes free stuff? So that's it for now, and I can't wait to see you next time. Take care and good luck with all your creative adventures.